We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 2 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
He'd be back to run another one, too.
Brady now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is
I'm playing a game right now.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a first down there on a pickup.
I wouldn't play it if I wasn't in the league. Like, it's fun, like making your own team and shit. I fuck with it.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. He's across 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 44. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Sorry, me? Will I be I might.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Brady. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Brady's pass.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
Why did I throw that?
Here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Kaepernick now on first down. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
Complete to Tim.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with him. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a first.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Gordon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Past the 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Ryan
yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories.
Damn.
Used to love that drill. And
This dude was driving the whole game on me. Got a lucky ass pick 6.
Stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill,
Y'all on Warzone or what?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a 3-syllable.
Oh, they changed this shit, though.
Get it right down and
got
go.
different plays.
Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
That's gotta be more what I want
The
right
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
Dude, I work for this hospital, not for the hospital, but kind of for the hospital. We do like supplies and shit. They're telling us we should like get that shit. I don't know.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I've seen some videos, bro. I don't want to. I love my job, man.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure.
Yeah, I was ready for that time.
That one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Am I rushing this guy?
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And that is
Oh, he dropped it. Wow.
That's
Got
what
lucky.
you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The Broncos' new
I'm in like the end of the first quarter, bro. And then I'll hop on.
Lion on to punt. Back deep, Antonio Brown. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Here's a throw.
You got Von Miller in coverage. Imagine.
He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Buccaneers.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Broncos nothing.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Down at the 45-yard
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
How you do it? Flats.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. That's caught by Howard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down, Buccaneers.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
2nd down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, it's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
A 3-yard.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Oh, damn it, dude.
Third down there is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-0. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users.
Modern Warfare is good, though.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking
You trip. It's better than Cold War.
A gain of 11 to kick off the
You wildin', bro. It's such a downgrade compared to Modern Warfare, bro. Alright, man, you wildin'. I mean, I like the fast KD. I mean, not the cast, but the time to kill.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. He's got his big tight end fan.
Jeez.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Wow.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first round.
Ooh,
he went there for his ability to make big plays down the field.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Good fucking play.
Gordon's going to be stopped short. They end up getting stuffed twice
Fucking
after
play.
that 9-yard gain back on first down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first
2.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
To throw.
Screen.
Sets up the screen to
The fucking, oh, come on. I swear this game, you, oh, my dumb ass.
Out come the flags. So that
Jeez.
flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the
Perfect
face
call
mask.
and everything.
Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon.
The fucking play.
Only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard.
Yeah, it's like 2 minutes, 2-minute warning right now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Down right around the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Kaepernick.
Ooh.
The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to fourth down.
Too early or
Problems
something.
on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
What happened?
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he'll be brought down.
This man really calling timeouts. Like I ain't about to go. The disrespect.
More tacked on for good measure.
Alright.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady.
Ooh, I'm getting all the bailouts. I would take it.
Another strong gain on the
I know
last
he's
2
mad.
plays. They moved it
he ain't
to
gonna see
combined
this coming
33 yards.
Good catch there by Mike Evans, and his ability to get downfield and create big plays is something that Tom Brady hasn't had on the perimeter in the last few seasons. Mike Evans often fools defenders with his speed because he's so long. People think he can't be that fast, but he is, and combines it with terrific hands and makes big catches.
Complete.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's see, what play? Let's see.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Brady, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Man, Harold. Alright. Man, we're in cover 2. Let's see.
On 2nd and goal, Brady.
He caught that? Ooh. I will take it. I know he angry. How you catch that shit?
The first half is winding
Let me see
down,
this.
and the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
That was a horrible read.
Had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Y'all in the same game?
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a throw left sideline.
He didn't go out of bounds. Oh!
The reception good for 7. It's
Nice catch there by the
That was
rookie
good
out of
play.
Alabama, Jerry Jeudy, and I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback, and in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demarius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
A big play there by Gordon. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing now is Kaepernick. This is the tight end Fant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that left. Now Brown, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
The last run got 6, now second and 4. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
Oh, you know that did not feel good. Vita Vea with the sack there. And we know he's a big-time presence on the defensive line, especially against the run. But he'll surprise you with his quickness and his upfield agility in order to get to the quarterback. If you're blocking him, it's going to be a long afternoon or evening, a tough proposition.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. To throw is Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Good coverage downfield, led him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Man,
contain him to just 4, second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Point is good.
McManus's point after is good. And that will level the playing field at 17-all.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And they
this man can run.
There, losing yardage.
8 yards
at the
carry,
43-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that's
bad play.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Operating from the gun, Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
At the 30.
The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Brady again. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Little boy.
And he's into the end zone.
Little boy.
Mike Evans.
Little boy.
33 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Hey, I'm about to send you this clip, bro.
sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Yeah, the kilo is overrated.
About a yard deep.
I mean, underrated. My bad. Underrated.
Yard line, so
yeah, the kilo crazy.
Yards. Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, the kilo is crazy. All right, I was almost the fourth quarter. I'm up a touchdown. All right, I know he's running right here. Those ain't bad, bro. just to die.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Good play.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon.
Gotta be holding, right?
Forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? They're backed up here with a first and 20 now after the holding penalty. Kaepernick going to throw.
Oh my gosh, the best blockers on the planet, bro. Damn it.
And he'll go down at the 28. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice
bounce off that, man.
It'll be a gain of 6.
Ah!
You
gotta be getting bullshit.
My feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
The Broncos on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Kaepernick again. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now Gordon on first down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And this is
Let's go!
Intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
The tackle made.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Alexander Johnson.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing now is Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk.
You dropped it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Brady's pass there complete to Gronkowski. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 34 yards there and a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the 1. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
A 9-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Point after.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
There's like 2 minutes left if y'all still on.
The back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right. See if I can hold on to this game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
A fumble on the play.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 45 yards. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick.
No, sir. Oh, come on.
End zone, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
This way.
This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A nice run there by Jones on 1st down as he'll wind up getting about 5, so 2nd and 5 coming up. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
A minute left. I got to get like one more 1st down. I should ice it.
Again, it's Jones.
But I mean,
this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Hopefully.
Now the Broncos
I'll let you know after this play.
Of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Put an option round. Is he not going to the... All right.
Brady to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
All right, I'll hop on. Damn.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game, and assess, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal. Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way.